Well, good evening and welcome back to the Moines Junior Bucs Hockey. We got our team back up in the red jerseys for this one. 12U Pee-wee White team wearing red and against Minnetonka. Can't see any of the front of their jerseys. They're wearing white with blue. Third game of the weekend for our teams here. A couple decisive wins from the Des Moines Junior Bucs, although I'm told that this Minnetonka team is one of the better teams in the tournament, so we'll see how we hold up against them. We'll run through the roster real quick for you guys. Got number 6, Quinn Baker, playing as number 14. Number 13, Asen Bentz. 11, Redford DePass. Number 5, Carson Polis. Number 1, Sawyer Goldie. Number 20, Graham Hildebrandt. Number 21, still not here. Should probably update this sheet. Number 87, Xander Marin. Number 9, Luke McDaniel. 46, Taylor Pembroke. 77, Tucker Smith. 37, Liam Story. 54, Xander Van Tilburg. 82, Brock Welch. And 88, Levi Yoder. In net for this one, I'm assuming we'll go back to number 10, P.J. Brown. After a good performance from number 44, Elliot Buckland last night. There's about a minute, 10 seconds left up there for the warm-up clock, and I will tune back in with you when that time concludes. All right, time to pick up all those pucks. Do not own the rights to any of the music you may hear in this broadcast, nor making any profit from this.
As many of you know, what makes Minnesota hockey so special is how we show up for each other, especially when families face unimaginable hardship. A fund has been established to support the family and to grow the community of Western warriors who have stood by them throughout their journey with pediatric cancer. The former UBC team is skating in this tournament in Weston's honor. They, along with their families, will be at the table in the lobby to share his story and support this cause. If you'd like to help, no matter the amount, please stop by.
I was watching the game they was playing before. It was the Des Moines Junior Bucs red team, same age group. A team for this age group, actually. The refs were really letting them play it out. They weren't calling hardly anything. So we'll see if that continues here. We've got 14 minutes up on the clock. Teams are set. Refs are ready. We are good to go. We've got Minnesota, although you're going to have to listen to what the kids say. Take it with maybe a little bit of a grain of salt. Minnetonka brings it back into the zone. Gets around Pembroke. Loses his skates, though. Yohe comes in behind, steals that, and takes it the other way. Pembroke sends it up to Smith on the boards. Hildebrandt stays on sides. Dropped back for Fullis. Shot goes wide right. Bent's looking to keep it in. Sends it deeper. Around the back, Minnetonka picking that puck up. And a pass intercepted by McDaniel there. Second pass hits his own player on the blue line, and then they clear. They send it for icing, though. After a minute 9 seconds, the second puck drop of the game. If this ice looks unfamiliar, this is the third sheet of ice we're playing on this weekend. Same facility, though. They're all connected with a little lobby in between them. This is definitely the nicest and probably the warmest. Carson Fullis wins that face-off, but the puck squeaks by the defenders. Bentz will pick that up and take it behind our own net. Oh, almost turned it over right in front. Luckily, it missed his man. Minnetonka with it neutral. Dupas gets it back. Pass to McDaniel. Out of reach. They're going to wave it off. So he got to it right as it hit that red line. Slowing down a pass. Minnetonka brings it out. Bentz keeps it in, dumps it deep. Daniel coming in behind, applies some pressure, steals that puck. Sent near side by Baker. Picked up by Story off the board. Sends it on net, hits the goalie. Marin with the shot, hits the goalie right in the chest. First shot of the game goes number 87, Xander Marin. Puck comes out to neutral, and he's with it. Skating backwards, looking for a pass. Send it for icing. Drop it over on Des Moines side. .11:41 left in the first. Score tied at 0. One shot for Des Moines. Story told Welch to switch sides, so he started to, and then told him to switch back. Well, puck drops. Lost by Story. Shot hits a defender in front. Baker trying to clear, kept in on the blue line. Tried to shoot through his own player, comes out to neutral. Take it onto their side, in the middle, drop. Welch trying to pick that up. Getting tied up. Puck still in skates. Gets by the ref. Goalie goes down. Minnetonka skating away with it. Around the back of their net. And they'll bring it near side. Passing it up off the boards. Goes straight to number 46. Pembroke. Lofts it up to Yohe. Yohe has it tapped off his stick. Minnetonka picks it up over here. Pembroke with it at neutral. Right on the center line. Passed it forward to Smith. Picks it up. Got some space. Tough angle shot. Sinks it over the shoulder. Smith, number 77 from number 46. Pembroke. And 3 minutes and 19 seconds into the first period, we go up 1-0. Yohe at center for the faceoff. Wins it, gets it off to Pembroke, skating right up the middle. Shot goes high. Yohe taps it out front. Puck squeaks by there. That's by Benz. Pembroke in pursuit. Backhands it back to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt gave it right back to him in front. Works with Yohe to steal it back. It leaves the zone and they bring it back in. Smith with it now. Up off the boards to himself. Somebody's calling for icing. It didn't hit the line before he picked it up. Minnetonka clears and sends it for icing. That time it hits no one. Just under 10 minutes left in the first period. Des Moines Junior Bucs up 1-0. Just 2 shots on net so far, both from Des Moines. Fullis at center for the faceoff. Puck's down. Won by Minnetonka. In the corner. Centered up high. Kept in by Baker. Baker sends it on net. Bouncing puck. Back to pass. Deflected it, but the goalie grabbed it. And a shot number 11 there, Redford Dupass. He's on the wrong side, and that's fun. There he goes. Carson lost that one too. McDaniel picks it up. Pass over to Fullis. Hits a skate. Dupass has it in the corner, around the back. Fullis picks it up. Back to Van Tilburg. Hit a player. Looked like it hurt him. Kept in on the blue line by Baker. And now Minnetonka will clear. Pass steals it and passes back to Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg to Dupass. Trying to connect to McDaniel. Doesn't get through and they go offsides. .07 left in the first. Story at center. Wins it. Gets it back to Marin. Marin up off the boards. Gets it back. Sent back into Marin. Passes it all the way across. Goldie brings it in. Has it stripped. Back to neutral. This one squeaks back. Marin's back on D. Goldie applies pressure. Gets around Marin right in front. Shot bounces high. Good save from P.J. Brown there. Puck comes across. Story in pursuit. Pass it around him. Welch keeps it in on the line. Has it stolen. Leaves the zone. Bring it back in. That'll go for offsides. 8:20 left in the first. Minnetonka wins that one. Hildebrandt sends it out. That'll go for icing. We'll drop it again on our side. Yohe wins the faceoff. Connects with Hildebrandt, who almost had it stripped, but he'll take it on a breakaway. Shot goes off the back. On that side, they try to bring it around front to get a shot off. Minnetonka coming away with it. Up the near boards, pass across middle is picked up in center. And Tilburg apply some pressure, pass across front. Backhand pass, didn't get the shot off, went wide. Rebound comes out to Smith. They go offsides. Hildebrandt really wanted that pass, and Smith really wanted to keep it. So offsides it is. 7:31 left in the first now. Carson Folis at center. Puck's down, won by Minnetonka. But sent in. Pass keeps it in on the line. Folis gets by him now. Minnetonka brings it this way. Marin back on D. They get around him. Baker coming in, making a good defensive play and sending the puck up high. Minnetonka with it, far boards, hits his own player, ends up with Baker. Baker tries to clear, hits a player. Caught up in skates. Time, I think it was Redford passing up to McDaniel. The ref kept it in on the line, and Baker sends it deep. Bolas comes in, strips it from Minnetonka, sends it deeper. 4 players digging for it on the boards there. Sends, looks like Folis has it. Trying to center to McDaniel, doesn't get through 3 players. Now it goes back to Marin. Marin trying to clear. Keep it in on the line, get it deep. Cass has it for a moment. Now it comes all the way out right in front. McDaniel making a shot, goes 5-hole. McDaniel from Redford pass. And the Junior Bucs go up 2-0 with 6:22 left in the first. Story's there for the face-off. He wins it. And splits the defense. Gets right through. Gets hooked. And then has an unassisted goal there. Let's get the winning the face-off first for Liam Story. Five seconds for that goal. 6:16 left now. Junior Bucs go up 3-0. Momentum plays a big role in these games. The kids don't know where they stand at first. Sometimes they play way above their level. And then things change. Pence loses the puck here. Quick shot is covered by P.J. Brown. Story at center for the face-off, loses this one. Pembroke almost coming away with it though, neutral. Puck goes out of the zone, we'll drop it. Catching up on those goal calls. Levi Yohe at center for this one. Lost it. Comes across. They pick it up in the near corner. Ventilberg strips it, sends it higher to Hildebrandt. 20 trying to tap it up to 77. Ends up back with Levi Yohe. He has it sent to the corner. Picks it up there. Centers to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt, backhand shot. And save. Yohe ends up winning this one. Puck goes around the back. Minnetonka with it there. Bring it back this way through neutral. Hildebrandt behind, strips it, and they go off sides. They bring it in. So we drop it out. Carson Folis wins the faceoff, back to Marin. Marin across to, I think that was Pembroke. Pembroke to the pass. And penalty called on McDaniel. Holding the stick, maybe? First penalty kill of the game. I didn't see a hand signal over by the time clock operator, so I'll go with holding the stick. I did not see it, so forgive me if I was under-enthused by the call. After every face-off, I have to say whether it was won or lost and then pick the number from a list of them. Pulls at center for this one, loses the face-off, goes back to the blue line and leaves the zone. Minnetonka with it, they control it center, drop it up, he was offsides, no call, gets by 87. Bentz with it, dumps it back to the pass, gets by him though. Minnetonka steals it, looking for a long shot. The pass front, the pass across. Misses everyone's stick. Marin tapped this off to Folis. Now Benson in pursuit as it squeaks on to Minnetonka's side. Tapped off his stick and they bring it back. Minnetonka with it, near side. Shot hits a player right in front and bounces to the near corner. Nobody knew where it was. Shot attempt flounders. Second one blocked by Folis. Third one, Marin stops. He sends it to the corner. Bentz clears it up to Folis there on the far boards, and he clears it. That'll go for icing. Story at center for the faceoff. 21 seconds left on the penalty kill. Puck's down. Won by Story. Far boards. Minnetonka had it. Now Baker's trying to clear it out. Contested puck behind the net. Minnetonka with it. Near side. Shot. Looked like it hit Baker in front. Goldie. That's, nope. Yep, that's him. And a shot on net. Good block by P.J. Brown. This one cleared out by Hildebrandt, and we are back to even strength. Puck's in neutral. Minnetonka with it. Goldie steals, strips it off to Smith. Smith can't handle it for long. Hildebrandt, and we're offsides. 3:01 left on the first. Bucks up 3-0. 3 goals on 6 shots. That's what the scoreboard says. 3 shots on net for Minnetonka. Looks like the faceoff was won by Levi there. Comes back to Bentz. Bentz tries to connect through neutral. Minnetonka brings it in. Marin sends into the far boards. Backhand shot and covered by PJ. Face-off won by Yohi, but covered immediately by PJ, so we'll try it again. Minnetonka wins this one. It's in the corner. Checking call coming against number 87. Second penalty kill of the game. Carson Foles will take the face-off. Loses it. Comes out high. McDaniel tried to block a shot, just floundered off the stick. And Pembroke blocks a shot there. It's behind the net. Up the boards it goes. Stopped in the corner. Tough angle shot high. Off the near side now. Got it with space. Making a shot. And a glove save. Beautiful one from PJ Brown that time. Minute 15 left on the penalty kill. Shots are even now. That one's won by Story. As the puck leaves the zone, Minnetonka in pursuit of this one. No icing called. Minnetonka with it, comes back this way. Splits wide of Story. Goldie sends him to the corner. Pembroke applies some pressure there. They have it up high. He fans on his shot. And breakaway for Story here. Ooh, and his shot over the top. Goalie covers. Story gets shoved down. Looks like it'll be 4-on-4 for 38 seconds. Call a shot there for Story as well. After 38 seconds, it'll be 5-on-4. It'll be on the first power play. It's trying to see if it would let me say power play for both sides. Story at center for the faceoff. We got 4-on-4 out there. Story gets tripped right on the faceoff. No call. Kept in by Bentz. Bentz shooting. Hits the goalie right in the face. And then it drops down underneath him. Minute 30 left in the first. 28 seconds left to 4-on-4 before our first power play of the game. Levi Yohi coming out for the faceoff. Loses it. Minnetonka brings it out. Up the boards, forced wide by Baker. Puck goes to the corner, picked up by Minnetonka. Yohi steals it, coming back this way. Smith keeps it on sides, brings it in, has it in the corner, centering pass, goes through the skates. Baker across to Bentz. We are back to even strength, and Des Moines is on the power play. About 45 seconds here. Kept in on the blue line by Bentz. Minnetonka picks it back up, and Yohi quickly steals it back. And for a shot, the goalie was out of position there. I think that was Yohi from Bentz. Let's see if they call that unassisted or not. .40 seconds left, and we are back to even strength after we scored on the power play. Polis wins the faceoff, goes back to Baker. Cross to McDaniel. Daniel takes it to the corner, sends it on net, and goalie drops down on it. Fullest wins this one. Quick shot from Baker, misses wide. Puck in the corner, trying to clear, kept in by Bentz. Sends it across. Great pass to Luke McDaniel. A bit of a tough angle for him to control. Ends up in the corner. Minnetonka picks it up, brings it back to neutral. 10 seconds left. Baker steals it, sends it back that way. McDaniel sends it in. Fullest picks it up there. 2 seconds left, and that'll do it for the first period. After one, the Junior Bucs are up 4-0. Take this minute to warm up my fingers. All right, team switch sides, ready for the second. 14 minutes up on the clock. Liam Story at center for this one. He wins it, sends it back to Marin. He has to skate back for it, though. And that goes offsides. We'll drop it outside. Story loses that face-off, though. Shot goes wide. Centering pass picked off, and he gets checked down. No call. Marin with it in the corner. Dekes out his opponent. Takes it the other way. Looks like we have an injury. Pembroke was favoring one leg after a non-contact fall. Quick shot. It's just wide. PJ was jumping to get across. Get his blocker out there. Centering pass picked up. A lot of room for Minnetonka here. Sends it over to Goldie. Pembroke is struggling to get up. Really favoring that left leg right now. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Good save from PJ Bren there at the end. 13:09 left in the second. You can score one more. We will have a running clock, at least in the third period. I don't know about this one. That's Yohi at center for the faceoff. Wins it, but turned over by Smith. Puck leaves the zone, gets around the D, and Smith coming away with it. Tough angle shot, blocked and jumped on by the goalie. Yohi's taking the puck drop. Wins it, sends it, splits his defense. And up the boards past Smith, Minnetonka with it. Comes to neutral, passed across, they bring it in, dropped behind, picked off by Hildebrandt. He's got Smith in front, keeps it himself. Now he taps it off for Yohi. Yohi backhand shot about 10 foot wide right. Smith trying to clear it back, hits the ref, picks up the rebound off his skate, tries to get a shot, goes wide, and then Yohi gets knocked down by the goalie. Slashed him as he was coming across. He wasn't in the crease or anything. Xander Van Tilburg dumps it deep. Picked up behind by McDaniel. Daniel passes back to Xander Van Tilburg on the blue line. Got it up high, shot from the point. Hits the goalie right in the chest. Holds on to it. 11:51 left in the second. Junior Bucs up 4-0. We were watching one of the replays in between. We had some pizza. Fullest wins the face-off there. The kids told me I need to be less boring when I do the broadcast here, so we'll see if I can do that. Marin dumping it back to the corner. Minnetonka's there to pick it up. Goes back to Marin. Lofts it across, connects with McDaniel, and he'll be on a breakaway. Gets around the D. Little hook. McDaniel pass across. Great shot. Excellent idea from Dupas. Does not sink it. Great play. Story at center. Puck's down and he wins it. Kept in the corner by Minnetonka though. All tied up with the player. They try to clear. Marin keeps it in. Making a quick shot. Blocker save. Back to Baker. Baker to Marin. Misses a stick. Marin goes back to it. Got a little bit of space. Dumps it deep. Around Welch. Story trying to track it down. Minnetonka with it. Back to Marin. Fumbled it. Baker making a good play to stop him from the breakaway. Sent a little deeper by Story. Picked up by Minnetonka now. Goldie stealing. He'll bring it in. Quick shot. Leg pad save. Slash is called. No on who. Slashing number 18 for Minnetonka will be on a power play. 10:29. That'll last till about 9 minutes left in the second. We'll see what we can do with our first full-length power play here. Last one's kind of truncated because we had a penalty kill, and the penalty happened. 77 back to Pembroke. Pembroke to Bentz. Bentz shot. Rebounds in front. From the corner, Minnetonka is able to clear. Gets around Pembroke, and the breakaway. Short-handed. No. Bentz with it behind the net. He gets shoved down. Little check. Pembroke with it now. Minnetonka stealing. Dumping it deep. Bentz with it. Oh! That looked like it hurt him. No call. It was right in front of the ref. It's a huge trip. This pass ends up connecting to Smith. I think it was intended for Hildebrandt. Smith back to Hildebrandt. And that one stolen. Minnetonka tries to bring it back in. Fullest stealing it. A little disorganized play here from both teams. Minnetonka dumps it in. Pembroke in pursuit. 15 seconds left on the power play. Pembroke gets around one. Tapped it out of reach for himself. Sent to the corner. Picked up by Minnetonka. Bentz with it. Taps it off to himself. He's going to be able to get there before anyone else. Can he get around the defense? Not quite. Spins in the corner. Back to Fullis. Cross to Van Tilburg. Sends it deeper. McDaniel to Van Tilburg. Doesn't connect. Van Tilburg keeps it in on the blue line, though. Good pass with it. Keeps it onside. That time it leaves and will be offsides. Back to even strength. 8:39 left in the second now. Des Moines Junior Bucs up 4-0. Story at center, wins the faceoff across to Van Tilburg. Couldn't quite reach it. Van Tilburg sends it up, and trip coming against Story here. Penalty kill, third of which for the game, I believe, against number 37. Levi Yohui taking the face-off. Loses it, quick shot, misses wide. Brought out by Smith. Pass across to Yohi. Has it in the corner, centering it up. Doesn't get on net. Puck in the corner, Minnetonka with it. Baker stealing, dumping it back in. Yohi in pursuit. Forced a bad pass. Baker comes in, keeps it on the blue line, and this one squeaks out. Van Tilburg back on D. Pass across the blue line. Shot from up high. A wide open net on that side. We'll call that a save by P.J. Brown there. Little swing at the puck after it was covered. Players don't like that. 40 seconds left on the penalty kill. 7:34 left in the second. Hildebrandt taking the puck drop this time, number 20. It's won by Minnetonka, but a shot doesn't get through. Oof. Looked like Goldie took a puck, struggling, skates off. And that penalty kill became a 5-on-3 for a second until Folis came out. Minnetonka with it out front, couldn't get the shot off. Hildebrandt with it now. Bringing it into the zone, gets around to D-man, 2 in front, makes a shot wide. Marin keeps it in on the line. Sending it deep, gets around Folis. Hildebrandt after it now. Minnetonka up. Picked up by McDaniel. We are back to even strength. Comes across to Marin. Marin with a shot. And goalie catches it. There are way too many kids out there for Minnetonka. 2 of them head out now. Folis at center, 6:42 left in the second. Lost the face-off. Back to Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg to Bentz. Trip there, no call. Minnetonka with it. Caught up in the skates, though. McDaniel put some pressure on. Forced a pass. That was Van Tilburg to McDaniel. He gets hooked. No call. Can't bring it in this time either. Minnetonka gets it back, brings it in. Getting around Van Tilburg. Centering pass connects. Great idea and a great save by PJ there. They get another attempt. This time it goes off the top post. Bounces over. And Carson sends it for icing. Good idea with that much pressure on this, though. 5:46 left in the second now. Lost face-off by Story. Couldn't get the shot through traffic. Puck trying to get out of the zone to Story. They keep it in, making a shot across. Baker stops it in front of the net. Off the boards to Goldie. Back in. Glad he's all right after taking that puck to the ankle, it looked like. Pass across the middle, broken up by Baker. Minnetonka getting it back. Ooh, it's right in front. A great save by P.J. Brown there, too. And a penalty incoming. I think that was on Baker. Goldie heading to the box. And they're going to send Baker to the box too, probably for extracurriculars, maybe roughing. So 5-on-3 it looks like. We do have 5 people out there. So I didn't see what the call against Goldie was, but a massive power play coming for Minnetonka. Oof. Okay, I take it back. Baker is not on a penalty. Just Goldie. 5-on-4. It's 5-on-4. Confusion for the players. All right. Minute and a half penalty kill. 5:06 left in the second. Yohe wins it. Is able to clear it out of the zone. Sends it to Minnetonka's territory. They pick it up, try to clear it out, and they will. Getting around Pembroke, Smith, and Yohe. Bentz will pick it up behind our net. Up off the boards, kept in on the point by Minnetonka. Yohe steals it. Oh, great breakaway opportunity. And Smith will still get it. Smith from Yohe. Gets it on net. No penalty called. But we'll give him the shot. Fullis wins the faceoff. Pembroke with it, comes across to McDaniel right in front. Shot, stopped. Sent around deep. It's like Carson Fullis with it. Trying to center. A couple Minnetonka players collide. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill for us. Well, it doesn't look like we're on one at the moment. Fullis with it, looking for a wraparound. Makes a shot. Second shot. 2 from Carson Fullis there. And Goldie finally covers. 21 seconds left on the penalty kill. Just under 4 minutes left in the second. Des Moines Junior Bucs up 4-0. Story wins the faceoff. But it's quickly stolen and looking for a breakaway. Minnetonka. Puck stripped by Van Tilburg across to Brock. Brock Welch hands it off to Story. He has it stolen. Shot intercepted by Van Tilburg. Trying to clear the zone. Kept in on the line. And a good save from PJ there. Kept in on the line again. Looks like the goal came off the post. So they whistle it dead. I watched the refs try to put the goalpost out there. And there's no hole for the goalpost to really sit in, so it's very loose over there. We are back to even strength with 3:22 left in the second period. Face off won by Story. Around the back, Van Tilburg. He clears it out, sends it for icing. So we'll try it again. Face-off won by Yohi, but that's the third or fourth time this weekend where we win a face-off and send it directly towards our net. Wins this one, sends it Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt sends it for icing. So we'll try it again, but from the other side of the ice. Yohi wins this one. Gets it off to Pembroke. Pembroke bringing it out. Puck leaves the zone. It's like 15 seconds of stop and go hockey. Probably the 7th puck drop we've seen in that amount of time. Won by Yohi, and Pembroke with it. This time he controls, taps around a player, connects with Smith, gives it back to him, they go offsides. Ugh. They're going to keep stopping it so much, they should try to score one more goal so the clock will run at least. 2:42 left. And Carson Polis in to take the face off this time. Wins it, sends it across to Van Tilburg, who dumps it in. Polis gets there, strips it, sends it behind, picked up by Dupass. Dupass can't get it in front. Got 4 players behind the net. Shot from Polis there, blocked. Pass stopping the puck for a moment. Minnetonka with it now, and they'll clear it out. Can't get around Van Tilburg this time. Sending it up. Gets past the defense. Polis trying to get through. Kept in by Bentz. Bentz fumbled his dump attempt. Picked up by Minnetonka. Pass coming in, stealing it. Pass off to McDaniel. Pass was very close, hard to handle. Minnetonka with it behind their own net. Back to Dupass. He gets tripped, and they'll call it. So, power play for Des Moines. Should last the rest of the second period, 1:28 left. Last minute and a half have taken what feels like 15 minutes. Yohi wins the faceoff, gets it to Smith. Smith to Bentz. Bentz to Smith. Tries to get it to the middle. Taps it out of reach for himself. This one comes back to neutral. Bentz to Marin. Marin floats it over a stick to Goldie. Goldie brings it in. Goldie has it stripped. Trying to clear it out. Bentz keeps it in. Sends it back to the same corner. 1 minute left in the second. Minnetonka with it. Near boards. Marin slows him down, but he's able to get a pass off. It connects. Yohi applies some pressure. Bentz posts up. Ooh, quick shot. Great save by PJ. Bentz to Smith. Connects. Smith brings it in. 30 seconds left. Trying to center him. Finally gets shoved down. And we'll have a 5-on-3 power play. For 32 seconds. Got checked behind the boards there. .24 and 25 in the box for Minnetonka. Checking is likely to call on that one. Like I said, 5-on-3. Carson Folis at center for the faceoff. Folis wins it. To the pass. Story shot wide. Folis back to Pembroke. Pembroke looked like he hit the pass in the back. Minnetonka clearing. 14 seconds left. Now 10. Pass across doesn't connect to Story. It was Pembroke's idea, it looked like. Folis strips his puck, brings it in, gets around a man. 2 seconds left. Shoot! And block. Almost a last second goal there. And that will do it for the first 2 periods of the game. Des Moines Jr Bucs up 4-0. Still on a power play. Let's see, we got 2 seconds of the 5-on-3 left, and then we'll have 5-on-4 for about a minute after that. About to say, it feels like it's about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on the dot. The whole period left to play. Running a bit behind after all those stoppages, icings, covers, offsides. Looks like we're about ready for the third period now. Levi Yohi at center for this one. Still 5-on-3, like I said. He wins it, gets it off to Goldie. Across the back to Smith. Smith to Bentz. Bentz to Marin. Marin gets a shot right in the middle to Yohi. And the goalie jumps on it. Never gets through traffic. Yohi wins this faceoff. Marin with it, up high on the point. Centers. Yohi with the shot. It's covered. In the corner, Minnetonka with it. It cleared out. Marin steals his puck. And sends it up back to neutral. Goldie with it now. He's got 2 men to beat. Takes it up. Has a shot avenue. Sends it wide. McDaniel picks up the rebound off the backboards. Goes back to Baker. Baker, long shot. Stopped by a skate in front. Oh, a player's tripped. Almost went head first into the boards there. McDaniel tries to get fancy with the puck. Drops it. Folis with it. Up high. Pass across to Jason Bentz. Bentz to do pass. Goes through his skates. Folis in pursuit. Minnetonka with it behind their net. Goes up high. Passes by Baker. And Toberg's back on D. And we are back to even strength. Folis, they take it around him. Baker stops it on the line. Do pass with it. He'll bring it around the back of the net. And take it back. He takes it in front. A bit of a check, but no call. Folis with it, trying to clear it out. Bouncing puck. Kept in on the blue line. Folis still with it and clears it out now. Excuse me. Well, nothing happened. Excuse me. Story brings it out of the zone, and we go off sides to pass across that blue line first. Had something caught in my throat. My old headphones were kind of nice, because if I lifted the mouthpiece of the headset, it would mute the mic. This headset doesn't have that feature. I guess I could just pull out the mic for a minute. I'll try to keep that in mind. My apologies. Story at center for the faceoff. 11:45 left in the game. 24 shots for Des Moines and 14 for Minnetonka. Minnetonka with the puck now. Faceoff lost by Story. Puck's in the corner. Goldie with it. Goldie back to Baker. Wasn't expecting it. Goldie with it now. Strips it. 2 men to beat. He's got people to pass it off to. He gets tripped. And back to the power play. Jason Bentz doing the moonwalk right for you there. Yohe at center for the face-off. Wins it, sends it to Hildebrandt. Brandt dumps it far corner. Smith in pursuit. Minnetonka trying to clear. They will. Picked up in neutral by Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt brings it in. Sends it around the back to Pembroke. Ooh, dropped the puck. Slowed him down a little bit at least. Puck still on the blue line. We're back on sides. Dumped in. Picked up by Minnetonka on their side. And they pass across right D to left. Hildebrandt steals it. Yohe picks up the pieces. Passes it off to Smith. Penalty coming. And they'll whistle it now. High stick is the call. It's back to 5-on-3 for 40 seconds. It's a pretty decisive first period. Maybe 1 goal in the second. None here, even though we've had multiple big power play opportunities. .30 left in the game. Bullis at center for the faceoff. Loses it. Stripped by Dupas, though. Minnetonka clears out, goes back to Marin. Marin to McDaniel doesn't connect. Minnetonka with it, but on their side. Marin with it. Taps it off to McDaniel, but Minnetonka steals it. Dumps it deep. Marin with it again. Looks for a pass, floats, doesn't bounce out. McDaniel is going to pick this one up. Oh, can't get there before Minnetonka. They cleared out. Back to Marin at center ice. Sends it to the center line, picked up by Minnetonka. Taps the puck off. McDaniel picks it up and sends it out of the zone. Back to 5-on-4. McDaniel to Dupass. Dupass keeps it. His shot tapped from behind. He didn't get anything on it. And Minnetonka with it again. Baker steals, taps it off to Folis. Folis with a shot, bounces wide. 8 seconds left on the power play. Then back to 5-on-4 for about 45 seconds. Minnetonka brings it out. Goldie steps in between player and the puck, strips it, brings it out of the zone. Back to Van Tilburg, and we are back to even strength. Oh, miscommunication from Minnetonka. Story comes away with the puck. Shot blocked from Story. Story picks it back up off the Minnetonka player. Centers, great play, and blocked by the goalie. Late tap from one of our players, but no one retaliated. 8:29 left in the game now. 26-14 is the shot count. 4-0 is the score. Junior Bucs are up. Face off, won by Story. Back to Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg to Bentz. His pass doesn't connect though. Minnetonka bringing it in. Forced wide by Bentz. Goldie steals. Trying to connect to Welch. Bentz comes away with it. He's got one man to beat. Well, maybe two. Man behind him though. Bentz kind of lost his balance. Picks up the puck on the boards. A shot now. Wide right. Welch with it. Took a little too long with the puck. Comes across to Goldie now. Goldie with a shot. Blocked by the goalie. It's a shot from Goldie there. Minnetonka brings it in. Sent to the corner. Looked like a Minnetonka player tripped his own man. Went hard into the boards. A shot right in the front. Couldn't get it on net. Even though it was right in front of the net. Hildebrandt strips his puck. Hits a skate. Kept in. This time it clears out. And Smith with it in neutral. Minnetonka clears it out. Sends it deep. Marin will go pick it up on our side of the ice. 7 minutes left in the game. Marin drops it behind him. Sends it behind the net for Minnetonka to pick up, though. They center it, give it back to him. He tries to clear it out. Goes up high to the blue line. Pembroke to Hildebrandt. Smith's in front. Smith has to stop. They go off sides. Not sure why Hildebrandt thought he should go through a player to get through the blue line. 6:35 left in the game. Coach is letting him know it's hard to skate through another player. Folis wins the faceoff and gets a shot. And then collides with the player. Marin with it. Pass across to McDaniel. McDaniel couldn't get the shot off, though. Pass back to Pembroke. Stripped. Folis with it. They'll send it back to neutral for Marin. And splits the defense. Great pass up to McDaniel. That shot blocked by McDaniel. Folis with it now behind the net. Couldn't get the shot off. Kept in by Pembroke. He passes in between. And the puck was in front of the net, but wasn't a threat. Pembroke drops it off for the pass. Minnetonka picks it up though. Pembroke with it. He gets shoved down. Puck kept in by Goldie. Shot blocked. Kept in by Goldie on the blue line. And they send it for icing. Marin picks it up. Brings it around the back of the net. He gets tripped. They don't call it. Puck's right in front. Marin decides to fight about it. Ref doesn't call anything. Pembroke with it, looking for a shot. Got caught up in the skates. Ends up with Welch in front. Couldn't get the shot either. Story's shot goes wide. Welch gets laid out in front of the net. Somebody picked up Brock Welch's stick and launched it over the net. 4:40 left. You could see a black speck out there. Somebody's mouth guard. Baker just went and picked it up. A little cold on the teeth for a minute. Story at center for the faceoff. 4:40 left in the third. Score is 4-0. Playing musical chairs out there. This is fun. Goldie will take the faceoff. Wins it. Sends it back to Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg dumps it deep. Goldie in pursuit. Minnetonka has it. Up the boards they go. Struggling to get around Baker. Van Tilburg sends it deep and launches it. Up the near boards, kept in on the blue line and dumped deep. Van Tilburg with it again. We'll try it a second time. Weird bounce picked up by Story. Story across to Goldie. Goldie to Story. Tried to backhand pass that. Lost his skates. Minnetonka tried to pass across to bring it into the zone. Goldie with it. Kept in on the blue line. They dump it deep. Van Tilburg putting a stop to it. Trying to clear again. Kept in. Tough angle shot. Yohe blocks it deep. Takes it around the back of the net. And controls it. He's got two men coming on him. Pass up to Goldie. He wasn't ready. He was trying to go for a shift change. They drop it. Yohe kicks it in. Minnetonka picks it back up. Welch gets shoved down. He's trying to run a screen. I think that was Bent stole it. Gave it off to Smith. Smith, one man to beat. His shot blocked. Is that Hildebrandt? Trying to connect across. Great stick from Pembroke to keep it in the zone, because that would have been a frightening takeaway, breakaway for Minnetonka there. Minnetonka with it, cross neutral. Pembroke steals, pass it off to Folis, stripped by Minnetonka again. And they do get a shot off. We'll give PJ a save on that one. And the second one as he covers that. .223 left in the game. It's kind of dragging. Folis wins the faceoff, gets it off to Bentz. Bentz to McDaniel, back to himself. Bentz in the corner, Minnetonka steal it. Folis with it, kicks it off to Dupas. Dupas has it kicked out of the zone. Bentz with it, turns, sends it back in. Cleared out. Dumped in. Offsides. Maybe. And we'll go for some shift changes. 1:51 left in the third period here. Junior Bucs up 4-0. Story at center for the faceoff. Loses it. Baker quickly steals it though. Sent deep by Goldie. Story in pursuit. Minnetonka with it on the far boards. Pass across. Gets around Baker. Marin checks. I think they just called offsides. I don't think they called the check, just offsides. Story. Let's say he won that one. Marin trying to clear it out. Stripped. Is able to block the shot though. The center again. Marin gets in between. Blocks that one. Hit him in the foot. That hurt him. Minnetonka bring it back in. 1 minute remaining in the game. Minnetonka still controlling. I don't know if that was a shot. It was like 20 foot wide. Hit a player in the face. It was in the corner. Welch with it in front. Taps it off to Story. Story, great pass up to Smith. Huge breakaway for him. And backhands it around the back of the goalie. We'll start running the clock. Goal, I think that was Story. No, Smith from Story. So 77 from 37 on that one. Excellent. 31.5 seconds left. Junior Bucs are up 5-0. 31 shots for the Bucs and 17 for Minnetonka here. As one of Minnetonka's defensemen is practicing his golf swing. Face-off lost by Yohi. It's up on the boards here. Comes back to Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg strips it back to Hildebrandt. And he'll bring it in. His shot sails high. Just kind of skating around the puck. Goes back to neutral. Bentz with it. Bentz will dump it in. That was offsides. Doesn't matter. That's the game. Well, after one very exciting period and an exciting final minute, the Des Moines Junior Bucs have won their third game of the weekend. And all three shutouts. We'll see who we play tomorrow. Should be a championship game. Appreciate you tuning in. I'll update the sideline app when I find out what time we're playing. Appreciate you being here with us, and I hope you tune in tomorrow morning. Marin hyping up the crowd over there.